Welcome. You're watching Weazel News. You do the crime, we film the whole time. This is a special live broadcast with your favorite reporter, Chester Bedingfield. Hello everyone. It feels good to be back. Our Wi-Fi has finally turned on, and just in time for a very active month of March ahead of us. We have elections, more crime reports, podcasts, Behind the Badge. We've also welcomed a new radio station at Weazel headquarters, WFAM. Coming up on today's episode, if your pockets are feeling empty, we promise you're not the only one. Today we interviewed a few business owners around the city to see how the recession has affected their business. Let's tune in. How's it going today? I am Chester Bedingfield with Weazel News here with the Tequi-La-La owner, Mr. Sully Wolfgang. How are you doing today, sir?
Hey man, doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Pretty good. Obviously, it's hard times, so I have been better.
Absolutely.
Mr. Sully, how long have you been in city?
I've been in city since about mid-August.
Nice. So you've had a good amount of experience, how the city has been to that time frame, I assume.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Nice. And so how would you say the recession has affected your business?
It definitely has affected it. Getting the produce, getting everything stocked up, maintaining stock, and just keeping up with, the calculations as far as what, things should go for. Those kind of, the metric side of things has been very, I would say very calculating at the end of the day, just trying to make sure that, I'm maximizing what I can without being, going overboard with, prices because, this economy is affecting everybody. So.
Yeah, absolutely. We're definitely all feeling it. Some doing better than others, pawn shops and dealerships. I'm sure they're a little bit better off. But
Mhm.
obviously, I've been hearing the opposite from restaurants such as yourself, bars such as yourself. So how much have you had to, if any, change your prices after the
Um,
recession?
a pretty good amount. I mean, some of the combos and stuff I've kept, which is, combos themselves is more just for the pool. I don't, make a lot off the combos themselves. It's just, to be able to hook it up and get some food out there to people and
Yeah.
whatnot. As far as on the single items and whatnot, I did raise it up a little bit in the initial recession price, but yeah, they're very fair and it's very high quality food, so you're getting good bang for your buck.
Yeah, absolutely. We love the food here at Tequila-La. I appreciate you guys. When the recession first occurred, did you guys apply for like a loan or a grant from the government?
I did apply for a grant. I was set a certain amount was going to give to me by the grant, and then the federal government stepped in and ended up changing them out, and I only got a third of that percentage.
Okay, interesting. And so with the final amount that you got, would you say that it was a fair amount or was it not enough?
Definitely was not enough. Even I was able to get like half my produce, and then I came out of pocket for the rest. I mean, even still, but
Yeah.
for the grant itself, it only covered the bare essentials basically.
Yep. Yeah, it's a similar story to what we've been hearing around other businesses, and then of course us here at Weasel News as well. Um, so how about like the amount of income you receive from customers? Has that changed since the recession?
I would say the influx as far as the traffic, yes. As far as like when customers are here and getting things, I would say that it's been pretty fair. But traffic is definitely
Yeah.
slowed down just because there's not a lot, I mean, people, getting themselves going. So it's just one of those things where it's kind of a double-edge.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, obviously, everybody's feeling the recession. So if you charge too much, they might go somewhere else. So you kind of have to find
Exactly.
that balance. Do you have any advice for other businesses that are struggling through these times?
Just keep pushing. That's the thing we have to all do here as far as business side owners is just keep pushing forward and trying to keep innovate and, we'll get through this. It just sucks right now.
Yep, I agree. Absolutely. We're definitely on the grind over here at Weasel as well. Um, so I'll go ahead and wrap up. I appreciate your time. Is there anything else you'd like to say to everybody watching our audience today?
Just want to give a shout out to all the homies. Love you all and stay safe out there. Appreciate y'all.
This was the quick interview with Mr. Sully, Chesterfield, Weasel News. You guys have a good one.
Oh, man. Holy shit, I hit the jackpot.
Hey, sir, what is that in your hands? It's really shiny.
It's mine. I found me a couple diamond rings.
Oh, wow. I mean, do you mind if I, give you a couple of hundred just to take it off your hands.
You might dress nice, but you're not fooling me. I'd rather cut out the middleman and go straight to North Pond over at Postal 675. They guarantee the best prices in town.
Well, since you put it that way, maybe I should head down there with you because I need to find out how much I can get for selling my ex-wife's ring.
Sure, let's go.
Oh, perfect.
Chester Bedingfield here at the Vanilla Unicorn, our next business in line to interview them about the recession. One at a time. How long have you guys been in the city?
I've been here for almost about a year now.
Nice.
I've been here for a year.
A little over a year.
Yeah, a little over a year.
Nice. So you guys have definitely had enough experience in the city before and after the recession, I would imagine.
Yes, absolutely.
So my first question for the interview is, how has the recession affected your business?
Well, I personally feel that it's definitely slowed down. I'm hoping that, once the economy gets back up, we definitely get a lot busier.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've been here one other time before the recession, and it was definitely a lot more lively, a lot more customers.
Oh,
There's a lot of
yeah,
things
I
going
remember
on.
that time with you.
Absolutely. So after the recession, have you guys had to change the way that you do your pricing or do your finances?
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
Yeah.
We had to make some tweaks here and there.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Overall, oh, you're good. We'll cut that out. It's all good. Overall, would you say your prices have gone up or gone down, or what have you guys done to adjust?
I
We
feel like
definitely
we
lowered.
raised them.
I thought we
definitely
lowered
raised them like a little
some
bit.
stuff.
Some stuff we lowered, but sometimes, you gotta raise lower prices.
Yeah. Yeah, some restaurants obviously they were like, making like barely break even depending on like their distro runs and things of that nature. So but you guys have a different, type of product. You guys also have, alcohol, but then, actual services too. So
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, we
uh
definitely provide a service.
oh yeah, great service here for sure. Have you guys applied for a loan or grant when the recession first hit?
Yeah, we did get a grant.
And okay, so that's good. So would you believe that that was a fair amount given to you by the government?
Not really, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that's a similar story from what we've been hearing from other businesses as well.
Yeah.
And so you said it slowed down. Do you have any more like details on like how much it slowed down? Like I guess has it been like kind of barren or like, just kind of trickling in with
Oh, I
customers?
wouldn't say barren.
That's good. Yeah, I would imagine like with the customers, they're probably just trying to get on their feet as well. And then, once they actually have more money to ball out, then you guys will probably see a little bit more of
Oh, yeah.
activity.
We'll pack
Yeah.
this place up again.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's always great to be here. So do you have any advice for other businesses that are struggling through these times?
Just advertise a bunch,
Yeah,
that you're-
You
absolutely.
gotta put the work in, Work hard and
Advertise.
you'll
Yeah.
succeed.
Maybe try to come together with another business and see if we can help each other.
Yeah,
Right? Like maybe
absolutely.
like collabs and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely just,
if,
have to be on the grind.
maybe a suggestion too for other clubs and bars in the area if they want to collaborate with us and our dancers, we'd be definitely willing and happy to help them out.
Yeah, one thing I could imagine is
100%.
like maybe a restaurant could use you guys like for catering, if you guys wanted to be like the caterers that deliver for like a restaurant or something like that.
Or dancers for advertisement.
Dancers as well. Yep. Absolutely. Well, I appreciate your time today, ladies. Is there anything else that you'd like to say to everybody watching?
I miss you
Um,
all, Harley, Breezy, all you guys. I miss you. I love you. We'll talk soon. Just a little shout out.
mhm.
Nice.
Hang in there. It's gonna get easier.
Absolutely. We appreciate your time today, ladies. This has been Chester Bedingfield, Weazel News at Vanilla Unicorn. Come by, get a dance, and get some drinks.
Please, I'll do whatever you ask. I told you I can pay you next week.
Nah, that's not good enough. We know you'd skip town. You're done for unless you can get us the money you owe us today.
And we want it in straight cash. Don't offer us no bullshit.
Okay. I've got some old family jewelry. My grandma's got some necklaces. I can sell them at North Pond. They have the best prices. If you just take me down to Postal 675, I can sell them and get you the money.
Here you go, ma'am. This should pay off your debt.
Thank you, North Pond employee. You just saved my life.
Chester Bedingfield here again, Weazel News with the owner of X Gems, Mr. Pauly. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am pretty good, pretty good. So, as we talked about earlier, we are just, kind of going around different businesses, trying to see, how they're doing after the recession. So my first question is, how has your business been affected by the recession?
It took a big impact. The economy changed a lot. And I took a little bit out of my own pocketbook. I've been paying for things on my own. The business grant the city gave helped out for a little bit. But I flew through that money in 2 or 3 days. Getting the proper supplies to be able to make these custom chains for the people of LS have been kind of a pain, but it's definitely taken an impact on my pocketbook, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been hearing similar stories from other businesses as well. So after the recession, after you went through your grant money, how have the prices changed for your merchandise? Has that changed at all?
But no, honestly, it stayed about the same. We price things out accordingly to how much resources cost to make that item. And if you were to break down the prices and everything, it adds up pretty quick. We're actually barely making money at the end of the day.
Yeah, I got you. Ideally, the recession is affecting everybody. So, when it comes to like chains and jewelry of that nature, maybe later on when people start to get on their feet, they'll come by a bit more. But I would assume that, just right away, it's going to be a little bit rough for you guys.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was foreseen, and all we can do is stay open and keep our hopes up.
Absolutely. So the loan or grant that you applied for, was it a loan or a grant?
It was a loan, or I'm sorry, a grant.
Right. Okay, yeah, grant. Yeah, you don't have to pay that back. But so do you believe that that was a fair amount that the government gave you?
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely opened the door for being able to stock up on things, and get me, my feet sort of underneath me.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes sense. So that's good to hear, actually. We've heard some mixed stories about how, they came to the decision to give certain businesses, a certain amount. Whether that's fair or not, of course, we always leave that up to the business owners.
Yeah, I think it was more than fair. If I were to get any more money, I'd probably want to be paying that back, because that's kind of the amount of money I did get was more than enough to start out with. And, it's all about the grind. And if you want to be a successful business, you need to know how to grind.
Yep, absolutely. You always got to be able to adapt to that change. And we've been doing the same here at Weazel News as well. So any advice for other business owners that are struggling through these times?
Just stay positive, surround yourself with good people, and, don't take it to heart when things aren't going the right way. Just stay on your track.
Yep, they say when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, of course. That's what we're all doing out here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Mr. Pauly, I do appreciate your time. Is there anything else you'd like to say to our audience watching today?
Just stay positive and come get you guys self a new custom chain.
Absolutely, much appreciated. This has been Chester Bedingfield, Weazel News at X Gems. You guys come by, see them, get yourself some jewelry. But until next time.
Weazel Productions.